Hello and welcome back to Farming for Points. So, since you were last with me, we've gone on and beaten Man City 4-1, Braithwaite, Delap and Yamal getting a brace. And then we went on to beat Sheffield United 3-1, Mainu, Braithwaite and Davis on the score sheets. For most recently losing to Arsenal 4-3, Yamal, Hutchinson and Wirtz getting our goals. It was unlucky. I was going to come back for that in the deadline day, but we drew Manchester United in the league, so that kind of answered that one. We've got players potentially out, but I can't remember if Saltcon's gone out on loan anyway, if you hadn't known that. And Christian Walton's gone out on loan. Couldn't get anyone to buy him, so he's gone out on loan. And the director of football's made two signings. Camarada has come in, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, Italian striker. He looks quite good. That is why we let Saltcon go, because we had him. And next, 42.5 million, we signed Maripiu. He was unhappy. Wolves obviously getting relegated last season. 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, left centre back. Really happy with that. It's an upgrade on Doyle, I suspect, already. So here we go. As far as deadline day goes, I don't want to do anything, but we've got money to spend. If we end up selling the other Espiso, I can't even pronounce his name, that's why we're selling him, for 75, then jobs are good. And but they've bid £72 million and you want... No. Why would you... Evan Ferguson. Okay. Good. We've got players in there. Oh, by the way, we're 4 games into the league. Where is he? 4 games into the league and he's got 8 goals. He got his 7th against us in the second game of the season. Erling Haaland's just a cheat code. God, if we had Erling Haaland up front. But we're loyal. We're loyal to Delap. Hopefully in real life he's going to be loyal to us and stay with us in the championship. But yeah, we're some of the highest spenders somehow. I think we've sold a lot this summer and made a lot income. There we go, £72 million, get 67, I think, of that is now in the coffers, or will be once I hit continue. So you got 140 million there, director of football. Nudge, nudge. But yeah, so we've got a good team. Do we? Well, I mean, Engels still got out for 3 weeks, but when he returns, Engels and Mainu in midfield will be very, very, very good. So I could potentially look to sell Moretti for that purpose. See if anyone's interested first and how much they're willing to come in for. But that's probably a January sale, I would imagine, unless people just come knocking. But I honestly don't know if he's going to do anything, you know. Are there any... No. We got loads of Asian offers. Smiley Miley. We've got the money to bring him back, but I think we're beyond him to some extent. I know he's still young, but I don't know. Come on. Are we doing anything, Mr. Director of Football? Who have Man U got left? They've still got Bruno and Ergart. He looks like he's going. Bruno really wants to go, but where would we play him? You know, yes, he could come in as one of the plays for here, but surely then we would have to sell Hutchinson. Well, he's cup tied. Leaf's injured. Fort can actually play as left back as well, so he's perfect. Fort actually will play at right back. I suppose we go Job. Nawami. Oops. Hutchinson. You know what? Mainly come off Moretti on. This is just getting ready for... Alright, so he'll be fine, but I'm going to play you. And I'm going to play the youngster for the next game. That does look a bit too weak. Let's push Mainu further forward. We've got big players on the bench, so I'm going to do Simon. I want to play Connor Hughes, but not against Man U. If it was against one of the lower league teams, I would do it. But that's going to be our starting lineup for the game. We've got potentially, we might add to that, but we've got 5 hours left. Any rumours flying around even? Nothing regarding us by the looks of it. No. Oh, there we go. This guy for 19 million. Spanish left back 21. Third choice. Oh, interesting. Australian. Manchester United have gone for an Australian that's been at Bayern Munich. Not bad. Obviously, Manchester United are lacking in players right about now. So it looks as though we are done. The most boring deadline day going. The director of football did his business early, bringing in those two players, and then, yeah, well, I'll be. Manchester United trying to get the Wonder Kids in. Who is this guy? See, he's no use to us. We're not playing with wingers. We've got an hour. Shall we have a look and see who's transfer listed? Who are clubs trying to get rid of? Let's go via that. Sasado, Ergart, Jack Grealish. Is he worth... I do like Jack Grealish, but again, it's the same as where would we play these guys? Like Nkunu's great, but where would we play? You know, look at those. Those mentals are disgusting, but not perfect. Bruno, natural fitness of 20, stamina 18, so he's still got the ability. But he's going to come in at 31 and want to be a star player. Personally, no. Tommy Doyle. Sasado. He is very good. Tackling, passing. He is a proper box to box, isn't he? Let's scout him. But Harvey Elliott, we could probably sign it again. You know, we would definitely have to get rid of Moretti. Lewis Skelly. Hasn't progressed to be the player which he could be. I might consider taking a punt on Harvey if, you know, get him on loan. He can be sort of in and around the first team. We're rumoured to be after Romario Lave. I mean, again, not terrible, but where would we play him? And Andreas Schreidrop. He's kind of... I don't know. He's an inside forward, I guess. Could we play him as a box to box? But doesn't matter. Because that's it. We're the biggest spenders. Top deadline day deal was Esposito leaving us. The elite striker. We must that he's not an elite striker compared to the other ones we've got. So right. Register for the Champions League. If I do that. Right. Okay. Walker out. And doesn't need. So What are we now? Oh, we got no. So we need to now lose. Great. Lose 4. Well, I guess you can drop. Nawani can drop out. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that works. However, this squad, we can register everyone, even though we don't need to register any of these, do we? Confirm. So let's go for Manchester United. We might as well stay with it. We've already picked our team, so we can go straight into the game. I'm disappointed that nothing actually happened at deadline day. Really disappointed. This is taking a while. I'm still not going to cut. You're going to live through the pain with me because, why not? I was thinking my face looks a bit red, but it's because of the red on the underneath of the hat. Come on. It's getting a bit silly now. We're just going to sit here patiently. Hey, there we go. Right. Who's this? Yeah, that's fine. Go out on loan. Right, keep going. Hendrick is back, so he'll probably have a part to play in the game, but we are just going to hit the ground running. Away we go. Let's see if we can win against Manchester United. Have they got a full team now? Hoyland, Gendry, Bruno. So Bruno is still there, as was Hoyland. So is Ugart. Interesting. That's offside. They've managed to keep a few big names, which is interesting. That's offside. Why do we have to wait for VAR? He was a mile offside. It's just annoying. We've got Hutchinson, Lemina, Mal and Mainu on the pitch. Gahey on the pitch. So you think this team is more than ready to beat a championship side, no matter who they are. And Camarada gets his first goal for the club in his first ever start. And we're 1-0 up against Championship Manchester United. And it's our youngster who's got the goal. Superb play from him. I mean, all of our players are fairly young, but he is the young blood, I suppose, the young... Oh, he's done it again. He gets a brace for his debut. Delightful in front of the Portman Road faithful. And I was worried about having him up front. Not a chance. He has got really good finishing, so that probably helps. Here's Amari, plays it to Yoro. Back out to Amari. Crossover. Almost got a hat-trick. But here's Lamine Yamal. He's gone out for a corner. This is fun. Lamine Yamal to take the corner. Goes short to Mainu. Back to Yamal. Yamal's brought down, is he? No, the referee says. And Irakunda plays it to Hoyland. And Manchester United kind of took their time about it. Was the Manchester United side that are kind of doing well? Well, they were doing well last time we checked in on them in the league. But they hadn't played anybody really sort of tough. They'd only played bottom sort of half teams. So, Fabio Moretti gets his first goal of the season with a beautiful finish where he picked out top bins. Great play. It's 3-0. And Manchester United look like they are in the dumps. Yeah, just keep going. You're playing well. Probably Yamal and Mari. Mainu, maybe Amari. But definitely I would think Yamal and Mainu. Maybe Job as well. Probably come off soon. Job done, isn't it? So let's make some changes. Nawaria is coming on for Mainu. We're going to throw Job off, Kessie on. I'm tempted to throw Walker on, swap those two over. And you know what? We're going to... No. Actually, what I'm going to do is throw you back there as a box to box. You like that. And bring Hendrick on. Let's do that for the second half. So the second half, 60 few minutes, 20, 30 minutes. English speaks me well today. Manchester United look tired, and inevitably they will be because they haven't got any players, have they? They've still got all the subs, but they're obviously not good subs. I just don't understand how they can be as poor as they were last season. I understand now because they've just lost all of their star players pretty much. But the problem is they're forking out now for the couple that are still there, which could spell trouble. So when are we going to come back? You know what? I'll play Everton offline. Then tomorrow we'll come back for Oceana and Leeds. And then we'll come back for... And then on Monday, it'll probably be Villa and Real Madrid. But tomorrow, Osasuna and Leeds. But until then, I have been the Masked Manager. Thank you very, very much for watching. Until next time. I forgot my outro. That's dreadful. Thank you very much for watching. I have been the Masked Manager. And until next time, I... have spoken.